What's up? What's up? What's cracking? What's going down, everybody? You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? Happy Monday. It's the Mondays for y'all corporate people. Once again, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. But everybody else, hey, what's up, man? It's early in the week, man. Hope everything is going pretty good for everybody. I hope everything's good. Minnesota, we getting a little bit warm. It's still a little bit crazy because the ice out there. Um, Man, it's a lot. It's a lot going on in the world today. It's a lot going on in the world today. That's the whole reason why I tell y'all, man, I like to be this little Monday show. You know what I mean? Give y'all a little flavor, man. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, say some wicked, crazy, whatever stuff to make your mind get at ease from whatever you're doing and going through, you know what I'm saying, in your life right now, man. My bad. I gotta take a minute, man. I gotta figure out how to get in touch with my dude, man. I gotta holler at my dude because I totally didn't know. I've been out of the loop. I've been out of the loop with Apple Valley for a minute. You know what I'm saying? For shoot, going on a month now. So, I just been out of the loop of what's going on with my and going on in some of my guys' lives. You know what I'm saying? So, big shout out to little Jaden. Just had surgery and. Just you know what I mean. Like that's the type of stuff I'm talking about. Like that connection. You don't get to have that as much anymore. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. But anyways, big ups to the young dude. You know what I mean. Bounce back. You know what I'm saying. So we all good. You know what I'm saying. So um, do your thing. One love from me, T Dub. So holla at your boy, man. Coach got you. Yeah, man. Just want to kind of stay with a sports theme today, of course, and start out with my daily affirmations as always. I know we got everything that's going on in the news. Everything is all crazy, and it seems to be kind of dying down. But they still over there making some crazy ass moves, man. I'd seen that the homegirl Georgia Fort had been arrested, and um, just something like that. When you see that, man, it's just crazy because you know what I'm saying. You know the type of people that are involved. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that, like you know what I mean. Like to see the good that somebody's been doing. You know what I'm saying? And to have things like that happen to somebody that's been doing um, good for others than themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like on every turn. I mean, you look at what she's putting out. Um, Journalism in itself. It's like those type of people are attacked um, when it comes to uh, ironic when it comes to them violating freedom of speech. Like, how can you violate freedom of speech if you're freedom of speeching? Like it doesn't make sense, right? And that's the kind of stuff you know what I'm saying. Because I know people, you know what I mean. I know people that have went down to that thing, you know what I'm saying, and been cuffed up, taken in. You know what I mean. So when you know that process, and you know somebody of good heart like Mrs. Ford, and you to see that happen is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like. Um, it's one of those type of things, especially as a father, as a man, when it more so comes with your children. Like I said, I told you guys about um, um, some ICE agents that were up at the school. Those are things you ain't in control of, man. You know what I mean? Like, and it really hurts. You know what I'm saying? When it happens to people your own family. You know what I'm saying? So, I know the world we living in crazy, man. I don't want to digress too much. Like I said, today is gonna be my sports show, so I'm gonna try to make sure I stay sports themed. But yeah, like I said, man, I've seen that in the news, and I thought that was kind of crazy. Um, you know, trying to arrest people for they're trying to arrest people for violating the freedom of speech law because they were using freedom of speech. Hey, man, look, man, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm a dude. I talk to you guys about this all the time. When you run across dumb people, you know what I'm saying? Like like sometimes you be like they normal people, right? But then all of a sudden you have a conversation or you see something, you know what I'm saying? You be like, that was some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just straight up, like on some real stuff. Like people know what I'm talking about. Like you just run across a person to do some dumb shit. You be like, that was like really, really some dumb shit. He just really did some dumb shit. And I'm gonna say it to you one more time. Like these people, and my laughter is my defense mechanism. Do not think that I'm putting light on the subject, but the, there have been people recently that have been arrested for violating freedom of speech by using freedom of speech. man, hey man, that's crazy, man. That's some dumb people, man. Just saying, and I call it like it is, man. Everybody, hey, everybody gets shout out to Thailand TV. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? They can take it how they want to. They can listen to it. They do blessings. If not, man, just pass it on, man. I ain't talking nothing. I ain't saying nothing but a word. This is just for entertainment purposes only. Oh yeah. So you know what I'm saying? You know me. I got to pop off by myself already. You know what I'm saying? So I was listening to the DraftKings commercial, and it had Kevin Hart and Shaq. And if y'all paid attention to that commercial before, it's everything I be talking about. I can't make this stuff more plain and simple to listen to what the hell I be saying. I'm trying to tell you. So they talk about do-it-all players. They're talking about players that can do it all. They're saying that's what it is. They're saying that's what the thing is. Players that can do it all. So they specialize into a one type of person, one type of player, one type of specialized. Ain't true. It's not. Multiple players, multiple positions, multiple sports. Can't say it more clear. You know what I'm saying? That's just a pat on my back. You know what I mean? You know how I do sometimes. It's just me. You know, y'all. Some of y'all know me for a long ass time. That's what I do. I pop off mine a little bit because I got to. But I think that commercial was just, you know, saying dope and green lighting the whole thing that I'm talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what the league is going to people that can do everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you what during the playoffs last year, most of the teams that were there had guys, you know, 8, 9 deep roster on the roster, 6'9", 6'6", and 6'9". You know what I'm saying? And just gonna be everywhere, long and all that, right? And you know that's and it's a tribute to the basketball gods. It's a tribute to good basketball because those type of players are utility players who are actually getting shine. You know what I mean? Most of the guys that are getting shine now wasn't getting shine back in the day because everybody had the stars on there. Now you got teams where, you know what I'm saying, you got like one superstar, but then you got like a whole bunch of glue guys. And then all of a sudden, one of these glue guys starts getting off. You know what I'm saying? Now you like shit. Now a name, you know what I'm saying? Like what's the name? McDaniels. I mean, McDaniels was mainly thought of as probably like a defender coming in to be a defender, get some minutes to it. But now he like shit. You know what I'm saying? Give me that thing. I'm going to the yak on these dudes. I'm popping this bug off, one dribble pull up, bang, right? And I think somebody always coming home around this time. But I think that's the, you know, testament to the style of basketball changing in the NBA, because what that also does is when you bring those type of players in, you get a lot of good defense. You know what I'm saying? You get a lot of good defense you know, at the pro level especially. But when you have glue guys and utility guys like that, you're going to get a lot of good defense because those guys, that's what their roles were at first until, you know what I'm saying, all of a sudden you gotta produce a little bit more offensively. Because we're limited to the superstars we got. These superstars will need to rely on you guys to help cover up, you know, some of those down times for them. But one thing I do like, especially when it comes to defense, man, I love the fact that referees, man, big shout out to referees right now, man, because referees are really letting boys play basketball, man. And the pro at all stages, bro. I'm talking about people be like, every team mad as hell. They be like, yo, come on now, for real. I gotta play the Angels advocate. That's what I do, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'll give it to you, right? you got to make sure you understand that's how refs are, right? They gonna make a bad call. They is, you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna put it on y'all too hard, you know what I'm saying. But y'all do be making some fucked up calls. But I'm a player and a coach, so I'm gonna think that too. But on the other hand, if you watch basketball nowadays, I'm telling you that they letting people play. You know what I'm saying? They letting people play, bro. And you know, it's a good thing for basketball right now. I mean, in especially when you like when you're a good defensive team, when you're an aggressive, good defensive team, this is a perfect time right now in basketball because referees are kind of like giving the lead. As long as you're in good defensive position, as long as you're in good defensive position, um, you know they letting it ride, bro. You know what I'm saying? They letting contact go all the way down to the high school level, man. Our boys, Apple Valley, man. I mean, shit, it what 50% of the games, man, they bleeding, bro. Nose, you know what I'm saying? Arms. TJ got a motherfucker slip right here, but man, I'm telling you, man, look like he was in a heavyweight bout. You know what I'm saying? But they've been letting it go. And that's the thing, worse for us too. You know what I'm saying? Because when we play tough on them, they've been letting a lot of stuff go. Because there was one call, one game. I swear that dude was like, I swear we was like, bow. He was like, referee was like, no, out of bounds, you're involved. Hey, but you know, I think that's a good thing for basketball. Because in return, it's going to demand players to have a better offensive sense because you understand that as long as they're consistent with it, you know what I'm saying. You'll understand that they're not going to let any bull crap just be thrown up there. You're going to have to come with like some good shots so that we can, you know what I'm saying, so we can actually make a better judgment on what we call it. Because otherwise, we just letting it ride. You know what I'm saying? You jump in there, whatever happens, happens. That's how it's been looking, especially for my Valley boys, man. They've been looking like that for real, man. I swear, man. I was like, dude, these dudes is over here just beating up on my boys, man. Come on, ref. But you know, lots of love to you guys anyway, though. Y'all just letting it slide. And I, you know, I just feel like it was like because I had a conversation with somebody. I had a conversation with Elijah, and his old coach was there at the game today. We were at the girls' game, and we're just talking about old school basketball players, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we just talking about, you know what I'm saying? You know, just back in the day, dudes, man. Like he was like, yo, he was like, man, if I made it, he said, if I could take 5 players from back then, he was like 5 players. He was like, of course, my brother, Troy Bell, Coleman. I forgot who else he said. I think he said, I can't remember who else he said, but I would have put Lid. And he said somebody else. Jacob might have been Southern. I don't know. But somebody else, right? And he was like, that 5 right there, any 5 in the history of basketball. He said, man, I probably have to tell you. He was, I was like Tyus. He said, Elijah said Tyus for sure. So Tyus, get him on there too. But yeah, besides that, you couldn't put another 5 together that could bang that. And it made me think, and I was telling him, you know what I'm saying? We was talking about one thing we brought up was McKenzie. And man, the dude made a run, bro. Like if you think about okay. Right. So listen, what I'm saying, right? Talk about people, right? I give people flowers where they flowers is due. So you talk about people, right? So I talk about McKenzie, right? The dude, first of all, Lid messed up my championship. We was gonna get a championship that year. We was about to make a run, and North. Khalid, ninth grade, little fucking ninth grade, fucking ninth graders on the lower team. You know what I'm saying? It was cold, right? Their team was cold though. You know what I'm saying? And then Henry, you know what I'm saying? 4. I think they had 4. North had 3. North had 4, right? So I think about, you know, how to be able to sustain that, right? And they had dogs. I mean, I can sit here and name all these dudes. They know who they is because I know who they is. You know what I'm saying? They know who they is. because I know who they is, right? And like the way that their mentality, like I know these kids, bro. Like I played against these dudes. Like one thing I remember back in the day, like if you couldn't hoop over North, you couldn't hoop. Like if you went over to play basketball somewhere over North and you like couldn't get in, couldn't get off, you just couldn't hoop. You know what I'm saying? That was back in the day, like how that's how it was with like parks, rec centers. Like you went to go hoop there. And if you went out there and you couldn't hoop, you just couldn't hoop. You know what I'm saying? So North was like that. Dang, man, them dogs right there, right? You know what I'm saying? Southside, we was cool too, but we used to have to go over there and show them. You know what I'm saying? We was holding it down. You know what I'm saying? But it was like if you couldn't go over there and hoop, you couldn't hoop. You know what I'm saying? And um, the places that we had in the city were so competitive. I mean, King Park produced like some of the best hoopers out of the state, some of the best hoopers out of the state down, right? So if I'm telling you the intensity of how Northside was and how intense Southside was, Northside winning, I mean, they had to be the best in the state. And they was 3 times once and then 4 times once. And the kids, man, they were just dogs, man. They're just dogs, man. Like I'm thinking about both North and Henry teams, man. They were just dogs. They were really, really. I mean, they dogs to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like they still pop off the dog shit to this day. To this day, they whatever they doing, they'll pop off to it right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a different fucking mentality. Excuse my language. It's a different mentality, bro. Getting out there and winning a championship is a different mentality. It's not no easy coded shit. It's not no soft bringing it to them, go sit at their table type shit. It's not. That's not what wins championships. Championships, dude. What wins championships is setting a standard and sticking to it. Period. And everybody doing the same thing. And then you just got that. And then you I'm Pop Off King, right? I tell people that, right? The one thing that makes it so good, because I'm telling you, with these young people, they wanted to, but like they just like even back in the day, with the North and Henry team, I'm talking about shit. You might with Washburn and with the Velt at the heights that we had a swagger to us, man. We had like a thing, like you know what I'm saying. We walked around cocky with it, you know what I'm saying. You get dunked on and then like you know what I'm saying. Like it was a thing, bro. Like winning was a thing, bro. And now people have softened it so much that people just accept it. No, don't talk about winning. No, don't talk about winning. No, don't talk about winning. We was dogs, man. That's why the best dog won. Because we was dogs. This mentality has been so, and it's so funny too, is that the mentality has become soft, but now it's so soft that you can't even tell people that it's soft because that's offensive. Not only is it soft, but it's so soft that you can't even tell them, motherfucker, it's soft. You can't even be like, hey, look, we gotta fix that. That's a problem. Oh, hey now. Reinforcement here. That's just a positivity. Well, positivity ain't working. So wouldn't it be asinine? Wouldn't it be insane of me to continue to do the thing that's not working? Why would I do that? Why wouldn't I try something else? To get the dog in these people, man. Because them the ones who won. We want to win, right? Unless you're having conversations with me and it's about not winning, then yes, I see why a conversation with me would work. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make us win. I'm trying to help build our programs. I'm trying to build dogs. I'm trying to help you build dogs. Because that's how we will win. And that's the type of mentality I'm on, people. Anyway, man, I'm just popping off. You know me, so don't bear with me. Bear with me. We're gonna get to the thing tonight. The boys are spent. I gotta keep emphasizing this. Like I said, people with change comes resistance. So you gotta keep pushing it, right? And the 100-point thing, man, is crazy. It's crazy. I leave. People want to start doing and saying what I say. It's hilarious. Nigga want to beat me. Woo, boy. Hey, man, we're not going to pop off tonight. It ain't about me. It's about sports and the young people. But they scoring 100 points, man. They got LA is playing Philly right now, and Philly got 80. No. LA got no. LA got 30. LA had like 45 in the second. Philly had it was like 8 minutes. It was like 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. LA got about 45, which is about cool. You know what I'm saying? But that's still a little bit hot. It's still a little bit hot. Philly got 59, 58, 59 with 8 minutes to go in the second half. Dude, and that's why I was just saying before about giving a shout out to the refs. That's why I set it up that way, because I was talking about how defense is being played really well and aggressively. But even still, I'm being for real. I'm sitting here watching the game. I'm watching Kawhi come down, do a little pull-up miss. Don't get the call. Come down, get another pull-up miss. Next time come down, go left hand to the basket. That's good basketball. Yeah, you known as somebody that can make shots. You shoot two, you miss it. Next time you got the possession, you're going to the basket. That's why they're scoring 100, because even though they're taking quick shots, they're making sure they get to the basket. They're making sure they get quick, easy buckets. Yeah, we're going to get one dribble pull-ups every once in a while. We're going to miss, but we're going to the basket. And when we get to the basket, I said this in one of our games, scored in 0.5 seconds. Scored in 0.5 seconds. That's why people score 100. People don't score 100 because you could put more shooters out there. People score 100 because you score fast. You score fast. That's the only way to reach 100. Putting more shooters out there don't make you score more. I can prove that because it happened to us last year. We added a so-called shooter to our team, a scorer to our team. Not to put when I talk, I don't put people down. I just use it to prove a point that wasn't the thing that worked. What would have worked was us being more aggressive on defense, getting turnovers, and shooting and scoring quicker. Getting into one of our people that are on the floor that's the fastest player on the floor and get us down the floor quicker. And then what happens is I can accept those turnovers more that person does, because we're going faster, we're getting more possessions, we're getting turnovers rather than anyone else, because when those other ones, we're using a lot of clock. And then we don't get nothing on the end after we could have scored three. We could have had four possessions. 3-4 more possessions. We're going to get into it tonight, man. It's all about mathematics. I'm sorry. Mathematics. We're going to get into that tonight. Tonight's topic. Am I done on? Hold on. Let me talk about real quick. Make sure my daily affirmations is good. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we about to get into it, man. So I was mad real quick, real quick, before I get into my topic tonight. I was kind of mad, man, because I was like, yo, Sunday came up and I'm chilling. I'm like, yo, man, how come ain't no game on? Forgot. You know, I know it was the Pro Bowl, but they're the same thing. But I was like, man, we got to wait a week for the Super Bowl. I forgot. They always take 1 week off, man. I was like, dang, kind of down, man. So I'm hoping, I just want to give them a shout out real quick. The NFL, I hope, you know what I'm saying, we have a good Super Bowl. You know, our commercials do. It's supposed to be the whole thing, you know what I'm saying, for like, you know, for the old mass public, what brings people in to watch and all that stuff. And then the whole hype behind the halftime show, Bad Bunny's supposed to be there. I haven't confirmed all that stuff. I'm just going off what I've seen from memory of what I had peeped out in the last 2 weeks or so. So I'll find out about more of it, you know what I'm saying, when I look into it. But hopefully I put together a good show. If y'all do let him go off, you know what I'm saying, and do his thing, I hope he does his thing. Because I just want the Super Bowl to be popular. You know what I'm saying? My boys ain't in it, so I'm upset about that already. But we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that right now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk about that. Making changes though. From what I see, they making changes. We'll see what they add up to. But yeah, tonight's show topic is extracurricular activities. What does that even mean, right? What am I talking about? Like sometimes don't you be sitting there like, what is this dude talking about, right? I get it. So extracurricular activities. I'm a little bit gone. My words are coming off a little quicker than anyways, but I'm back with it. These are things that bam. So these are things that we call them, I call them privileges, right? They are not part of the main curriculum. Okay. But as you can see in the title of them, it's extracurricular. So it's curricular, still there. It's still within their realm, right? Activities. And what that means is that it's something that's of importance to you, but it's given to you as a privilege. It's not given to you as a right or as a guarantee, which um, uh, K through 12 education is given to you as a right, as a guarantee, right? But extracurricular activities are not. And how you look at that, you look at it like a driving privilege. You know, a lot of people mistake that nowadays because the luxury that we have. I think luxury plays a big part of this stuff, right? Of misunderstanding extracurricular activities. Because as such as driving, everyone drives now. Everybody has a car. You live in a household with 5 people that live there. All 5 people have a car. And I come from an era when all 5 people didn't. When cars were just really kind of getting really popular with everyone owning one. That's for real. Like, I don't lie, you're about my age. So we understood what a driving privilege is. And so to speak, that's why we were able to understand what extracurricular activities really kind of entailed. You know what I'm saying? Being more prideful about being on a basketball team or a sports team in general, and just understand that you don't have the right or the guarantee to be on that. We learned that at a young age because it was held over our heads. Like if you couldn't do your work, if you couldn't do what you were supposed to, you did not play. And that wasn't upheld just by parents, that was upheld by schools, coaches, uncles, and it was just a different time. And that's why we were able to grasp the idea of sports being a classroom. It's a classroom. I told you curriculum and curricular. They're cousins. They fall right into the same category. It's still a classroom. And that's one of the things. This topic kind of helps go into my state of thinking when I deal with kids when I coach, right? Because that's how I look at it. I look at the basketball court as a classroom. I tell my kids, the stuff I'm telling people, I tell my kids. You know what I mean? It's just that young people take it differently than adults. Adults take it with a little ego and arrogance. Saying, which is ironic that people call people arrogant, because ain't that arrogant to tell somebody you know what I'm saying? To tell somebody else, to tell somebody that their idea is not the right idea is a state of arrogance, because you're telling them that their idea, you're telling them that you're judging and you're higher than they are in doubt to tell them they're wrong. That's arrogance in itself. But people don't realize that. That's just a natural way of being. You know what I'm saying? It's not arrogant to call somebody arrogant. Yes, it is. Okay. So, like I said, back to the point what I'm trying to say, ask any of my kids, what I say is look down. Look down on the floor. We go in the middle of the court. So look down at the floor. Look down at the floor. What do you see? You see circles, half circles, squares, rectangles. You see corners, edges, angles. All around here. This is geometry. We're literally, kids always be like, well, dude, you met. Well, then what the hell are you going to do in life? Because I'm like, well, you can't play sports. You better not be a sports person and tell me that you don't care about math. Because the whole sport, everything is math. Everything. Golf. One of the most relaxing pastime sports you can do. Golf. You got to figure out what number iron to use to give you the correct angle to send the ball a certain amount of distance, to give you the opportunity to put that ball in a hole as quickly as possible. Less than strokes. I just gave you a math problem. I was talking about a sport. It's a classroom, and you have to teach kids to view it as such. I mean, look at science, brute force, mass, the elements, biology, breathing, get your breath together, cuz. It's a classroom, first and foremost. It's different because the things that we're teaching are different, but that's just like any category that I just named. Every one of them, you can apply some of the other stuff to it, which I've told y'all that before about playing multiple sports. It's the same thing as when you go to math, science, English. When you go to those classes, the same thing with sports. I play basketball. I play football. I run track. I played soccer. It's the same thing. I'm learning different aspects and different ways of interpreting the sport. It's still a sport. It's still a language, and it makes the sport a classroom. And you start to view it as that because it's always something that you have to learn. And it's important for us as teachers of this sport. They call them coaches. It's important for us coaches to realize that we are teachers. And the same way teachers do it, when you see a dysfunction in your group, you have to redirect. Just like a teacher would. You know, a teacher's going to come in with lesson plan A and give it to the kids and see that the kids don't ascertain to it quickly. So the teacher comes in, gives a little stimulation, maybe wraps the assignment. Kids tweak out, but they vibe it, they feel it. So now you start realizing, okay, whatever. A couple more times they ain't feeling that, so now you got to add something new. You got to improve on that, and you got to be able to read. You got to be able to read your kids. You got to be able to understand what their mental capacities are, and then ask them to bring it up, right? But that's the first thing you got to do, because sometimes you got people that are like, these young kids, they mental's there. So all you got to do is just, you can have them help you. Say get everybody else in line. Parents, they be cracking me up though, but because they really don't. Thinking about this sport, they really don't go at the curriculum as hard as they go at the curricular. Like straight up, like parents be going at coaches. You know what I'm saying? Like they go at coaches. You know what I'm saying? Believe me, I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? But I go at the sport If I come at you, it's about you. It ain't about the sport. It's about you. Say I'm coming at you for something you did to me. I'm saying it ain't. It's personal. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, it ain't personal. No, it's personal. You know what I'm saying? So, but parents usually don't go at the school like they do the coaches. And you give your kid up to the school all day long, and they have no idea what these people are teaching them. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I mean, I look at it the same way too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in a sense, as a coach, you don't know what I'm teaching these kids or what I'm seeing and what's going on in our practices. And every coach knows this is real. Everybody knows this is real. You don't know. You don't know what I'm seeing, um, and every day, because you see the games, you don't see the practices. You know, and I think the weirdest thing about that is, like I said, this is an extracurricular activity. Like this isn't guaranteed. This isn't. I mean, even to the point where it would have nothing to do with the coach or anybody. Just the funding is gone, and they just say, hey, the team's not here. It could be pulled away at any time. It's an extracurricular activity, and you have to learn how to treat it as that. You know what I'm saying? Like just treat it like it's an added bonus. So whatever is going on is kind of okay. It's better than what if we didn't have this. If we didn't have this, what would be going on? It would be better. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, in a sense. So that's but you're okay with sending your kids off to school for 8 hours a day, 7 hours a day, get talked to every day for by 6 different people every day, get told their views and the way they look at things and the way that they teach things every day for 12 years, 13 counting getting hurt. You come to them coaches. And I know, and I know, and I know. I'm the Angels advocate. I know. Believe me, I'm the first to know. I'm the first to know some shitty ass coaches out there who do not have your child's best interest at heart. I don't care how they paint it up. I don't care how many outlines they look for. People don't. Like, for real, on some personal shit, don't have any of your kids' best interest at heart. And that's fucked up. Because me as a coach and as a program leader and a person that builds up communities, it's about making more opportunities. It's not about, see, a lot of people think it's about, the way I talk, right? They could probably think, well, oh, there's no way he can get everybody college degrees. He's just talking shit, right? That's something that people will probably say the way I talk. But it's not about getting everybody college degrees. It's about getting everybody more opportunities than they would have had if they didn't have this. It's about making sure that that door opens just a little bit wider with the choices that they have, period. Because a lot of kids, there's only one choice for that motherfucker. We had a situation with that last year. Kid got into a fight, tried to help him out. I said, yo, man. They were like, they came. I said, yo, man, you good? Nah, man, not that. Fuck that. Calm down. Are you good? Nah, man, fuck that. I'm like, look, man, what we gonna do, man? Oh, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, well, look, man, you can't do it like that, bro. So next time this happens, that's all I need you to do. I need you to come look for me or come. I don't need nobody help to get. I'm like, that's how you gonna be every time? Yeah, I don't give a fuck, yeah. So that was one of those times where we had to make a decision. Because the opportunities get smaller and smaller by the decisions that they make. And it's just like that with and I teach my middle schools this stuff. It's just like that with school. You decide to be mad and flip out on the teacher. It's not gonna be good. The line may be closing short. It may be taking forever. It may be closing slowly. As you get older, it closes quicker, but it's still closing. You got a bad attitude. You skip a class. I'm just saying. And this is important for us as the other teachers with the it's blended together. It's curriculum and curricular. It's blended together. It's important. That's why when I talk to the kids, I use it as both. I use it as both. Oh, you miss a class, man. Look, man, you can't be doing that, man. You're gonna miss a lot of opportunities in life. You miss class. Oh man, you play sports. Oh, you play sports too? Oh, well, shoot, that's gonna be you skip class. Hey, listen to man, you ain't gonna be able to play sports no more, man. I'll let you know that now. You got bad attitude. Oh, you flipping out, crashing out every day. Oh man, yeah, I'm going. Go ahead. I'm just saying. I'll be saying that. But I do be like, no, we need to get that in check now. You know what I'm saying? I need you to make sure you get your mind right and make sure you go day by day, one day at a time, man. Just don't crash out, please. Oh man, but it's just the point of them knowing, man. This will provide more opportunities for you. Your life will, and these extracurricular activities are so important. Do you not know? Y'all don't know. Y'all not know. How important this stuff really is. Like when these kids be filling out college applications, do you know how much of a category it is to talk about extracurricular activities? Every, every, everything, glee club, debate, track, leadership group, picking up garbage in the community, repping for the VAA games. Man, do you not know, man, you put this stuff, do you know, they be like, yo, tell us everything you did. I think I'm lying. They be like, we don't care if it's 10 pages or not. Tell us everything. Y'all think I'm giving you jewels, cuz. Put these kids in everything. Have them do everything. Leadership group, FCA, a fellowship group, whatever. Put them in all of it, man. The colleges want to know this stuff, man. I'm gonna put you on life on game, bro. I'm gonna tell you what you need to do to get to the next level, bro. I'm gonna tell you what you need to do to get to D1. Nigga, that's on God, nigga. You got that knowledge right here. I'm trying to give it to you. Sent a couple of people D1. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Everybody trying to name names, and all that kind of stuff. I only got really two right now. Two right now. But them for shows. I got two for shows that used to be that have both lived in a house with me and listened to everything that I've had to say. But that's cool. Hey, you listen to it, blessings. If you don't, somebody else. My other kids, they doing it now too. My other ones too. My other ones got D1s too. You know what I'm saying? I'm on God, man. Listen to what I'm saying, man. I'm gonna tell you that. And that is the reason why extracurricular activity was a good point tonight, because students in school get that. Why? It's what I just said, curriculum and curricular. This is a classroom. That's why I teach it as such. That's why I teach them the language of it. And I got to learn just like any teacher goes to teachers' conferences to go enhance their game, coaches have to do that too. We got to enhance our game. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because the one thing that's the illest thing right now, this is how much I love the sport right now with this whole instant replays. Oh man, is y'all seeing these motherfuckers, man? Y'all watching these games, these football games, man? They be watching it. They zoom in, they slow motion that jump. Bam, some green. He touched the sideline. They called it out. They showed the replay. Boom, green grass pops up off his cleats. Boy, he inbounds. And they show it, zoom it in. You see the grass come up. You see the little green. Man, hey man, I'm trying to tell you, dog, because this instant replay stuff is up with the defense, right? Remember I was telling you with the defense? The defense is all crazy, and they showing they coaches challenges and stuff like that. People going out and literally swiping but missing, and they're zooming in. So that foul was not ever made. Good challenge accepted. You know what I'm saying? Successful, right? Like, yo, man, you gotta have hey, your IQ has to be on point because of the instant replays. They gonna know. They can go back and see if you really did that or didn't do that, or if your move was like that. You know what I'm saying? Or if you made it in bounds like that, right? So your IQ got to be on tier because they coming back to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like dudes is kicking out their feet. Now they show that slow mo. You know what I'm saying? Vincenzo, you did that today, but you got away with it though. We player though. The Timberwolves, they gonna give us right now. We on top, so we can get away with a lot of shit. Um, and that goes into also something I want to talk about: game film, man. Be a student of the game to the point where you watch game film, man. You gotta watch game film, man. It's crazy how much you learn from not just watching yourself, but watching the people that play at the level that you're at and the people that play at the level that you want to go to next. It's very important to watch both of those. So watch the people that you play with because those are going to be the people that you play with on a daily. But the next level that you want to go to, watch film on them because that's where your mindset needs to be at now. And I've told my kids this before. I've told y'all before, and I told my kids this. Your mindset has to be that of, especially right now in February, your mindset has to be that of you're playing like the next year you. So right now it's February of my junior or my sophomore year. I need to be playing like a junior me. You know what I'm saying? I need to be have my mindset of what my junior me looks like and be working towards that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if I'm not dribbling with my left, boom, I need to start working on dribbling with my left a little bit more. Hey, if I don't do mid ranges, I need to start getting to that 1-2 dribble pull up. You know what I'm saying? And because that's your you. And if you're working on it at that point in time, now when you're thinking about it, when you get to your junior year, you're going to be working on something else. So, you know, and I think you can get a lot of that from watching yourself on film, watching your competition, and then especially watching um, film on where you want to be at next. Because you got to study, man. It's a classroom, man. It's just like the same thing I've listened to you before about the curriculum, guys. You know, it's the same thing, man. You gotta study. You know, for any type of test that you're gonna have in the curriculum, the curricular, you gotta have tests also. They test you all the time. I mean, what we talked about. My first thing I brought up that gave you an example was driving privilege, right? Don't you gotta take a driver's test to get the driver's license and the permit? Okay, so then basketball or any other sport has tests too. Most likely, those are the games. Um, and you know, if you study and write, you study and film, um, I think you'll get better at player breaking down players. You know, understanding their strengths and their weaknesses. That's a talent too, man. You know me. I talk about me. That's a talent I have, man. Like I can read people's strengths and weaknesses. I'm so good at it. I'm so good at reading people's strengths and weaknesses. I can give you a complete breakdown of what a player does good, can't do, what they need to work on, and I give it to you in a 3-page report. Told y'all about this before. I give it to you in a 3-page report. I give it to you so good that after you read it, you gotta recite it. You have to recite what I said to the kids in place of me because that's how good my shit is. You know what I'm saying? And I know after I see you play, I know everything about you. I know everything you do good, everything you don't do good. It's an art. I think that art affords me the ability to have great player development skills um, because of the fact that once I know what you're good at, we're good, right? But then again, once I know what you're not good at, I know what we need to work on. And I think for a player development coach, someone who really is into player development coach, that's the most important thing is finding out what people and kids and players need to work on. Because the people that you're playing against are working on what you already do. They're planning for what you already do. So if you can work on something new, they haven't prepared for it yet. So that's going to be different for them. And you can work on the same thing you've been working on, doing it more, but they've been working on stopping it. So they're just going to stop it more. So, I mean, you can look at it like that, or you ain't get. If you listen to it, blessings. If you don't, what it for you? Yeah. But that's like I said, one of the things. Um, makes me so good at doing player development. Eh, I mean, I hate to my own horn, but I'm that good. I'm that good at developing players and programs. You see what happens when I step away from one, um, because it's not right, man. It's not right. It's not right what's being done to some of these kids. I think people aren't investing into these kids like we used to. Um, and somebody and who's going to check who, right? Who's going to check who? Who's going to be the person to say this stuff? I mean, we're just going to sit back and let things get good again by themselves. I don't think that's how it works. It has to be someone to say, hey, look, we're doing things wrong. We need to make some corrections. If we don't make some corrections, it's time to go. um, and I see the corrections being made now. I see the things that I've been suggesting now being done, but it's too late. It's still time to go. um, and that's just, I mean, that's just a part of the world we live in today, man. But if people just were real about that, we'd be able to move on and get some things cracking and getting back to building the programs up like we need to build the programs up. But somebody's got to say I mean, it's out. Like I'm watching. I go to games and watch bad basketball. I know you guys do too. So somebody's doing it. Somebody's, and I get it, and I get we want to all be friends and sing "Kumbaya." I believed in that too, like a long time ago. I never drank the Kool-Aid. I was never drink the Kool-Aid type of nigga. Random. I don't drink random Kool-Aid at people's houses. I'm from the hood. We don't drink Kool-Aid at other people's houses because we know people don't know how to make Kool-Aid like how we make Kool-Aid. So we don't drink Kool-Aid at other people's houses. So we never fall for that. But I get it. You know what I'm saying? I guess we're supposed to be nice to everybody, but being nice ain't always, saying the politically correct thing. Sometimes being nice is saying the truth. You know what I'm saying? In order for us to make change, with change comes resistance. It's going to be resistance. People are going to be like, no, no, not me. And I get that. You know what I'm saying? That's cool with me. That's cool with me. I've dealt with people like that. Because we have a lot of entitled kids. We have a lot of entitled kids. And I'm not talking about just regular people kids, man. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like, you know, um, across the board. I mean, even in the school systems, man, it's a lot of entitled kids, man. It's kids just like, yo, give me, give me, give me, give me. Give me, give me, give me. There's no, let me go out here and bust my butt and earn something. And in sports, like I said, it's an extracurricular activity. That's the worst place to have it because it could all be taken away at any time. And the young people need to understand that. I mean, it's still a classroom and we're learning here, but at any point in time, this classroom can be gone. They don't care about this one. For real, for real. Right now, it's hot. Right now, sports is hot. NIL's hot. These young people can get money right now. So I get it. But we got to teach them to do it right. We got to teach them to do it right. You know what I'm saying? I'm a profit type of person. And if we can make the change and adjustments now, when everything comes and hits the fan, it won't hit the fan like y'all think it is. Or, excuse me, it won't hit the fan like y'all don't know that it is. But we got to get on this and make these changes now, and get rid of this entitlement, man. One place that I know we can do that when it comes to sports, when it comes to basketball in particular, is on the defensive end. And start to realize how important defense is. I think most of my aura farming comes on defense. Like my guys know, I hoop with my guys. They know most of my aura farming comes from on defense. I make a good defensive play. I make a good defensive stop. I get a block. I steal a pass. Nice box out rebound or something, and get in transition and hit a shot. We owe, so we don't get no dunks, but it be games where those type of sequences happen on the defensive end, and they get a nice dunk and the whole. You know what I'm saying? It's aura farming, man. It's like it's charging up the energy and changing the whole spectrum of the game. Also, what that does on the defensive end, it speeds up the game because you're getting turnovers. If you're getting turnovers, especially in the open court, you're getting turnovers, you're getting fast breaks, you're scoring quicker. Back to the 100 points a game I always talk about. So if you turn up the defensive intensity, you're going to put yourself in a position to have more scoring opportunities. And if those are just easy layups to the basket, that's how people score a lot of points, honestly. So, and that's the only way you could do it. I mean, but the whole defensive side of the ball is one of the biggest problems with effort and what brings on that entitlement. I think that brings out the biggest entitlement moments is when you see kids not busting their ass on defense. Those bring up the biggest entitlement moments for me. Um, and like I said, for me, the way I coach, everybody don't coach the way I coach. It reminds me of driving privileges. Like for you to be on defense and play half-ass, lackluster, not hustle, not rebound, not box out, that's like grounds for you to lose your driving privileges. That's like grounds for you to lose your basketball privileges right there. For real. That's how I look at it. That's the type of coach I am. And that goes for the first, the most important, that goes for the star of my team to the last guy to get in. Same motherfucking way. They both sit, those two people can be sitting right next to each other if they both are not giving effort on the floor. Period. That's how I coach. I don't baby sit. I don't do that. That's not how I roll because I want you to be accountable. And not only that, I want you to have the most opportunities that you can have in life. Because if a coach comes there from a D1 school to look at you and he sees you not hustling it back on defense, he sees you not playing up on your man, if he sees you not boxing out, he sees you not going after rebounds, he sees you not diving on the floor for loose balls, that's the thing that they see. Because when they don't see that, they know they have to teach you that. And they don't have time to teach a kid that. But that's not what everybody's telling these young kids nowadays, is it? They're telling these young kids to shoot, score, shoot, score, shoot, score. Shooting and score is just supposed to be natural to them. My classroom, you learn things that are going to give you more opportunities in life. I'll let you, boy. I'm going to let you guys go tonight. Remember, be in the mindset when it comes to these sports of extracurricular activity. These are just add-ons. This thing does not have to be a part of your life. So, man, it could all be gone tomorrow. So cherish the fuck out of that shit. Do what the hell you got to do to make sure you do the best that you can do it when you're playing sports. You know what I'm saying? It's words from the God, man. Sorry to keep y'all up too late tonight. I apologize. It's Monday, though. I hope you guys having a good week. I work at the school now, so I'm off Thursday and Friday for teachers' conferences. Hey, man, I can't even. You know me. I tell the truth. I'm a truth teller. Hey, man, I'm going to close on this point, man, tonight. But that's one of the reasons why I was so excited and enthusiastic to finally be back in the school systems. Because I worked in the school systems when I was in my early 20s. You know what I'm saying? For like about 4 years over at Sanford, 4 or 5 years. And I love working in the school systems. And now I'm back in District 196 and I'm loving it. And one of the biggest reasons why I'm loving it is because I got 2 days off, Thursday and Friday, because of teachers' conferences. When the kids ain't there, I ain't there either. No, one love, sorry. Like I said, my last is my defense mechanism. Be safe out there, Minnesota people. It takes a village. I love y'all, man. We can finally hopefully get on this language thing and learning each other's language and learning love and treating each other better. But yeah, man, y'all have a good night, man, tonight, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.